Marvel vs. Capcom.
When worlds collide.
So this has been done before, though, right? Several times.
Multiple times, yeah. So Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite would be the official 4th installment of the series.
I looked at it a little bit before I played it, and I saw it, and I felt like, does this have less characters?
It has way less characters than Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But
yeah.
It has about the same roster as Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So
okay.
So it's not losing a lot of characters. It's actually just kind of... I think it's just part of the new generations, to be honest, because like PS2 fighting games, they like tried to PS1 and PS2 they tried to stockpile as many characters as possible. I mean, like Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, like that thing had like 200 characters. Mortal Kombat Trilogy had like 40 or 50 characters, but then the new games, like the new fighting games, they're usually like 20 to 25 maximum.
Yeah, I mean,
and like that's on the high end, you know.
Yeah, Injustice had like what 20 to start with.
Yeah, Injustice started off with 2 rows of 12, so 24.
All right, yeah. I guess it's like maybe less is more, or maybe because it's graphically challenging and they can't make more. What do you think?
No, I definitely chalk it up to DLC.
DLC.
Yeah, 100% DLC. Because back in the day, they put all these characters in because like that was a huge selling point. It's like, yo, look how many characters we have for you to play as, and they're all well balanced and they're all different enough and unique enough to like feel like they're different characters. But now they can just be like, oh, you want more characters? Cool, $5.
Yeah. So how does this stack up against all the other fighting games that came out this year?
Dude, this has been the year of fighting games. Are you kidding me? We had Tekken, we had Injustice, we had Street Fighter. Well, technically Street Fighter was last year, but like it got better this year.
It got better this year.
Marvel vs. Capcom, Killer Instinct got some installments. We had Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue. It was just it was a really good year for fighting games, I gotta say. It was fantastic. I think as far as up against the rest of them, oh man, it's tough. I still feel like Injustice is still like top dog right now.
Injustice had such good like super moves.
Yeah, Injustice is still holding it down.
I feel like Part 2 dialed them back a little bit though. Like the super moves were super crazy in 1. And the second one's like, okay, let's not make it that crazy.
Yeah, I think they did that. They made it a little more grounded in realism, and I think it's just kind of in an attempt to like fit into the DC universe. Of,
the newer one, yeah.
The TV universe.
That's why we got Jared Leto Joker. But enough about Jared Leto Joker. We're talking about Marvel
MvC, baby.
So who do we got from Marvel that's best to play as?
For Marvel, that's best to play as. You know, I ended up really loving playing as Captain America when I'm playing on Marvel. Spider-Man is fun, but like I don't know. I don't love him. I don't love playing as Spider-Man. Who else was really fun to play as? Iron Man was okay. Thor was alright. Like the Marvel roster wasn't.
It feels like all the Marvel mainstays don't always seem that great as the lesser known guys usually end up being more fun.
Yeah, definitely. Like Hawkeye was trash. Like as far as I'm concerned, Hawkeye was terrible.
Hawkeye is always trash.
Hawkeye was awful to play as. But I'm trying to think of like if there was any other like standout Marvel character that I played as that I was just like, whoa, wasn't expecting that.
Can you eventually play as Ultron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Thanos was really fun to play as.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one that was really, really exciting to play as. I don't know, like he felt OP, but like not uber OP, so it was like still felt balanced enough, you know. But he was fun to play as. Honestly, like in the story, because I primarily focused on the story mode, it just felt like a marketing thing, you know? Like, all the characters you play as throughout the story from the Marvel side are all characters that also happen to be getting their own movie or be in a movie coming soon. So it really just felt like a lot of, like, very smart marketing and, like, branding and, like, brand recognition opportunity. So I didn't really explore too many Marvel characters outside of them. On the Capcom front, I was very surprised that one of my favorite characters to play as was actually Chris Redfield.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they had a way more diverse roster because you're looking at superheroes versus a whole entire series of different games.
Yep.
when you're looking at Capcom. Yeah, Chris Redfield was a surprise for me. He was fun.
Yeah, he was super fun to play as. Like his combos were super fun. Like everything was amazing with him. Dante was incredible. Jeddah was, oh my god, Jeddah was so much fun to play as. He's from Darkstalkers. Yeah, no, like overall the game is just a lot of fun. Like I said, the only thing, like harkening back to the review, the only thing that really felt like it needed more was the story, because the story just didn't feel like if this was presented to me as a comic book, the same exact story, like I wouldn't have finished it.
Yeah,
it just wasn't.
But like, does it compare to other ones? Because the stories aren't always great. Like we looked at the complete lack of story in SFV, and then we look up Injustice 2, which is there's Marvel versus DC, and things always come back to Marvel versus DC. Who had the best story in that regard? Injustice had the way better.
Yeah, like the story tone was darker. It was more believable, but also more like emotionally tying. Like every character you played as, you really felt like connected to them or connected to the struggle that was happening in this universe. While in MvC, it like they changed characters so fast that you were playing as that you never really felt super connected. And then the concept of the story itself was so outlandish that it was just kind of like, none of this really feels like tying. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel very connected in any way. The plot twist was interesting, but not strong enough for me to really feel like, oh, gas moment. Like it was kind of like, saw that coming a little bit. So. Do
you want to share it? I could always put a spoiler up on the screen.
No, I think it's too soon for that yet. It's still too soon. It's only been like a month, so.
Yeah, probably less than that.
Less than that, yeah.
Almost, yeah. So overall, if you're, the regular person, and you're looking at all these fighting games, the rich array of fighting games we have to play, is this one you would definitely want among your collection the most?
Get all of them.
Get all
of them. Every single one. Don't even waste time. Just get all of them. Except for Super Smash Brothers, but everything else.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that if we were to make a quick list of and rank them based on what's been out this year, I would probably put Marvel vs. Capcom at a strong 4.
Okay.
It would for
fourth
me.
Place?
Yeah, fourth place. For me it would be I would say Injustice, Tekken, Killer Instinct, and then Marvel vs. Capcom.
Combo breaker.
Yeah. And then Street Fighter V wouldn't even make the list.
Because they still haven't really made up for that yet.
The versions of Guilty Gear and BlazBlue that came out this year are kind of like arcade expanded editions, like on the Capcom front, where they add in a couple more characters, and they revamp some of the gameplay mechanics. For some reason, I don't think Arc Software has figured out how to appropriately update stuff using the update tool that you can use for any of the consoles, because they still release a brand new disc that's new because it's updated and rebalanced.
But it's the same game.
Sometimes they'll throw in an additional side story and a couple more characters, but for the most part, it's the same game. So yeah, that would be what I would say. But I still, like I said, I still love the game. I still think it's a ton of fun. And if you like fighting games, you'll definitely love it. The combo system is great. The balancing is pretty good. They weren't ready. I couldn't really spot any frame rate issues, but I'm not good at looking for that stuff either. So
bottom line, if you like Marvel, if you like Capcom, get it.
Yeah. Even if you don't.
Yeah, if you
you just want a fun fighting game that's really relatable. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Write in the comments what your favorite fighter was and why. Tell us. We like talking to you. All two of you. We like talking to you.
Okay, lady. Bye-bye.
Catch us later.